What's up, everybody? This just came out. The Resident Evil showcase was today, and, you know, in proper form, it was a complete and utter disappointment. Um, Capcom just does not know what the fuck people want from Resident Evil anymore. Or they do, and they just don't give a shit. They just want to keep on doing whatever the hell they want to do. I didn't see anything about Resident Evil 8 because I don't intend on buying the game anyway. Resident Evil 3 was an absolute disaster. It was horrible. I mean, it's literally one of the worst Resident Evil games I've ever played somehow. And that's due to lack of passion, due to lack of desire to make a good game. And it's just so obvious that they didn't care. And now seeing what they've done with Resident Evil Reverse, which is an apt title for that because that's exactly the direction of quality that it appears Capcom wants to take their games well in reverse of being good. So I just don't know what they're doing anymore, man. It's a disappointment. It's an absolute disappointment. But the disappointment started back in Resident Evil 3, and honestly, I'm not really disappointed now because I kind of already know that what they're doing. They're not really, putting fan response out there. They're just kind of trying to do something that what they think is going to make easy money. They did great with Resident Evil 2. Resident Evil 7 was good. And hell, Resident Evil 8 might be good, but I'm not going to be buying it based on principle. And seeing the really, really terrible Resident Evil multiplayer experience that's packaged with it, or whatever, is just a laughably atrocious thing that doesn't really make me feel any worse about not buying this game, period. But we'll see how this, like I said, this game, Resident Evil 8, it might be good. I liked what they were doing with the trailer, so I will say that. That's something that I feel it could be good, but again, it's just a matter of principle. Resident Evil 3 was too bad. I accidentally spent my money on that. So I got to cut off something somewhere, and the only way for me to get my money back is to not buy this game when it comes out. At best, I'm going to buy it on sale later on for like $20. I'll buy it because, I am a Resident Evil fan. Depending on how good it is, I'll pay like a fraction of the price, but I'm not going to be giving full price to Capcom for anything until I see them improve what we want rather, and that's Resident Evil Outbreak. If we want multiplayer, we want Resident Evil Outbreak or something that's on level with the quality. And that's about all I'll say about that. Excuse me. Okay, what is this shit? Is this part of their new little policy? Alright, whatever. That's totally fine. You can take my data and you can take my stream and hear my opinion too, but you won't do that. Alright, let's see what this shit's all about. Escape the sex dungeon. To whoever is trying to escape this place, I hope this note will be of some assistance. You don't know me, but you will have to trust me if you want to survive. First, you need to get out of the cell, look around for the way, get on your hands and knees if you must, then search for the things you'll need to escape. It will be hidden where they'll Least suspect soaked in blood. What the fuck was that noise I just heard? Once you get out of the dungeon, you should find yourself in a room. The door there won't lead to salvation. The light will lead you down the right path. You might hit a dead end, but do not give up. There should be a way to proceed hidden somewhere. Once you find the ladder, the only way is up, but watch out, don't let them see you. I plan to make my escape tonight and pray that you too make it out alive. Alright. So I can already see where this is going. This is basically going to be like a very cryptic demo, similar to what RE7 was. That note seemed to have some clues embedded in it. Got some maggots sitting in shit. That's always a pleasant sight. Don't let them see you. Okay, well, I don't see anybody right now. Medicines for keeping livestock alive. Not sure why that's relevant, but okay. You know, when they're putting religious portraits out, that just adds to the creepiness somehow. I wonder what I'm going to need for this. A crowbar, perhaps? Or maybe some bolt cutters. Probably bolt cutters, because we all know how the Capcom development studio loves to reuse those assets. What the fuck? What the fuck was that, yo? Literally just heard a door open. I know I didn't make that shit up. What the fuck? The hell? Are you alright, miss? Hopefully she's just sleeping. Help me, brother. She looks like she's just sleeping, right? Because I don't really see any wounds on her. Maybe, yeah, right there. So yeah, she's actually dead. Never mind. Hasn't been dead long, though. Jesus Christ. This chair looks quite comfortable. What the fuck? This looks like... Alright, so we need to... The fuck? The hell was it? Oh. Still alive there, sweetheart? Now I can see what fucked you up. And guess what, guys? It's bolt cutters, man. Who would have guessed? Did those bolt cutters look familiar to you? Weren't they in the last 2 Resident Evil games? Man, the quality of this fucking studio, man. They really just can't stop reusing assets, can they? I can forgive that if their games were good, but you know, they're not, so. Man, that animation, that looks just like the one from Resident Evil 3, dude. And Resident Evil 2, actually. And probably Resident Evil 7, but I can't remember. I'm pretty sure bolt cutters were in that game, too. Now we have a lockpick. It's the same one from Resident Evil 3. What's up, superstar? I guess something's about to come after me now. Come get some, pussy. You want some? Am I supposed to be scared of all those creepy sounds you're making? I'm not. Oh yeah, you're not breaking in. I'll stand here all day. You ain't breaking in. Break in, I dare you. Come on. I dare you, bitch ass. Yeah, that's what I thought, pussy. You ain't doing shit. You might break in as soon as this opens, maybe, but... You know, the predictability of it all. This looks like a room where people die. Moving this might have some... What do you mean? This game? Yeah, it always contains violent content. Okay, in there? How are you even fitting there? I don't know. I mean, we see a scary dungeon. We see brains on the fucking plate. It smells like shit. We also see a game that has yet to impress me. Alright, so we gotta go in here, I guess. It was pretty obvious. So he said that this, in that note, it said that this door will not lead to salvation. Well, clearly it doesn't lead anywhere because you can't even open it. Lots of barrels down here. It's like Donkey Kong and shit. Except Donkey Kong's a good game, and so far this doesn't seem to be. Oh, well. Man, that was hard to figure out. June 9th, 1958. It was my first day working at the castle today. I was most shocked to see the masters of the house were all women. The mistress and her daughters were very adamant that they wouldn't bite. It was quite peculiar. June 23rd, 1958. It's been 2 weeks since I started working at the castle, and I am a little afraid. Another maid, Adelia, made a mistake, and Miss Daniela slashed her face with a knife. And at night I can hear wailing, as if ghosts roam the halls. I want to go home. July 8th, 1958. I don't know what to do. The young ladies were complaining it was too hot and stuffy during dinner, so I opened the window just a crack. Shut it now, they all shrieked at me in unison. I fear I may be taken down to the cellar, never to be seen of again. I don't know what to do. Okay, so somebody randomly staying here. Definitely has like a Bram Stoker's kind of vibe, I guess, because it's like Jonathan Harker being trapped in a house with Dracula, except this guy's trapped in a house with a bunch of crazy chicks. I feel like that's probably where the inspiration for all that came from, maybe, if not loosely. See, one thing I'll say right now, when you look down, I feel like you should see your feet, but you don't. Like, why not? That's not immersive. Maybe it's just for the demo. I don't know. Alright, so we made it up to a nice, cozy looking, ornate looking area. Knock, knock. So we have a necklace here with a jawbone attached to it. That's pretty. One thing I'll say in this game as a positive is I do like the setting. You know, I think it's a really cool setting. I like this older gothic look. I feel like that's a good theme for the game. Not very impressed with the graphics though, I'm not gonna lie. These graphics just feel under par. I feel like RE7 might have had better graphics than this. It's just, I don't know. I'm looking at this and it's not like telling me, oh, that looks like a real wall. It doesn't. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Okay, wait a minute. This looks better. And this reminds me of the Resident Evil 1 mansion, which I like a lot. This is cool. The fuck? I keep hearing doors behind me closing and opening, and I go back there and there's nothing there. So yeah, this looks cool. This was at the mansion hall to an extent. It also kind of reminds me of the Clock Tower Hall, you know, the place we didn't get to see in the new remake because Capcom's cheap as fuck. What's up, Cassius? There's a lot of ambient noises going on. You hear a lot of doors and rattling and stuff like that, but not seeing any enemies or anything, so there's got to be something popping out eventually, though. Whoa, that's creepy as fuck. One eye is just an empty socket. Alright, so I need to find something for that. check the top floor here before we go down. You never played Resident Evil, Cassius? Well, if you want to know which ones you should play, it isn't Resident Evil 3, the new one. That's one you shouldn't play. I will say that the games you should play is a longer list. And if I was to recommend one right here, right now, I'd say the Resident Evil 1 remake should be where you start. So this is locked. This necklace, I'm not sure what to do with it. Looks like we'll be going downstairs. The clothes he's wearing, so, okay. They're probably keeping slaves in here. Candidates: Irina, Mihaela, and Lois. Rejects: Dandora, Greta, Nadine, Camellia. I'm loading up your comment now, Cassius. I couldn't see all of it because I'm on the PS5 streaming. I don't remember Resident Evil 7, he says, and was kind of crazy when I see some people being dead when this shit happens. Yeah, I mean, Resident Evil 7 was cool, dude. I like Resident Evil 7. I thought that was a good game. And like I said, this actually looks like it might be a good one too, but there's a multiplayer component that I think is coming with it, and that looks absolutely horrible. So, just putting that out there. Let's check the teacup. They're drinking blood. Looks like a dining room. Little goblet here. A maroon eye ring. Well, we can all kind of figure where that's going to go, right? The maroon eye ring. Okay, so we need a key for this. We still have, as far as key items, we have a necklace. We have a ring now. Still gonna explore a little bit of this lower floor if it's possible. Oh shit! Someone's moving up there. The fuck? Now that was creepy. The fuck is that? Alright, so I guess we're gonna go put this eye thing in here. I don't. Yeah, that fucking shit was creepy. It was wearing a cloak or something. I couldn't really make it out, but the cloak definitely made it look scary as hell. Well, I can't use it as it is. Alright, let me see if I... What the fuck? How do I go to my inventory? Here we go. Oh, I gotta take the eye out. Naturally. Now, what can we do with this? Anything? Alright, nothing with that yet. The winemaking techniques of Castle Dimitrisk can be traced as far back as the 15th century, long before the current occupants of the castle. Alicina Demetru, I don't know, I think it's a French word maybe, used his legendary yet peculiar technique to enrich the wine's flavor, intensity, and bestow it with a thick bouquet. Her best vintage Sanguine Virginis, meaning maiden's blood, it is kept in a special ornate bottle decorated with intricate silver flowers. Alright, so we gotta look out for that then. Courtyard key. So if this is anything like the RE7 demo, this is probably like wherever we're at now. Could possibly be a small segment or the entirety of like a smaller building that you'll end up in the main game, because that's how the 7 demo was. You were just in like the one house, but there was like a bigger house as well that came when the real game came out. And this might possibly have multiple endings, this demo, possibly. I don't know. It would be better if it did. Increase the replay value of it. I felt like they handled the RE7 demo really well. It was interesting. It was different. You know. Did you play? Did you play Resident Evil 7 Superstar, or did you just like watch someone else play it? The hell? Who's watching me? That chick sounded hot. I don't know, Cassius. I really don't know. This is like a blind playthrough. I have no idea. I guess I'm just trying to escape the house, if anything.
I won't last until dinner.
What the fuck? Oh shit! Oh shit! Yeah, she is hot. Yo, fuck this. So yes, they're definitely vampire chicks. Whoa!
So we finally meet.
Oh my. Oh, how much for escaping the house? Okay. So, let's see if it says anything about maybe multiple endings. Because I did have a necklace that I didn't do anything with. So let's see. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna look it up right now, and if there's multiple endings, I'll play through it again. If there's not, well, I'm just gonna end the stream. To be honest, let me see. Maiden demo, Resident Evil 8. Alright, Resident Evil 8, multiple endings. Hmm. Oh, I got you. So you didn't actually play it, you just watched people playing it. Okay, so what I'm seeing, it says there's no alternate endings that have been found yet. And I didn't really see anything, excuse me, that indicated otherwise. Okay, here we go. One thing we've wondered is, does the Maiden demo have a second ending? There's an item that has no apparent use. And that's the one I was talking about, the necklace. Right, but that's true. So when the RE7 demo first came out, there was a dummy finger that you acquired. And when the game first came out, there was no use for it. But later on, they patched in an actual use for the dummy finger. So I'm assuming that's what they're going to do. The necklace is going to have a use later. So I think this is where the stream's going to end. There's no other alternate endings at the moment that I know of. But, you know, stay tuned. When they do put another ending out, I'll probably boot this back up and try it out. But thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll check you out later on. Have a good one.